Hello, hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Quantum Paradigm Podcast. I am your host, Allison Alchemia. It's so good to be with you guys every week. This week, I am jumping right into our topic, which is the part of building an empire that no one talks about. Because this has been coming up for my clients, especially for the last week. And that part is, there's a reason people don't talk about this. And that is the deconstruction project that happens before the empire is built. So, letting you know that's where we're going today, because this is necessary, guys. This is necessary to talk about. This is necessary to integrate. So a little backstory so that you know where I'm coming from. This recording is happening the first week of February 2024, and we are 2/3 of the way through the most epic manifestation challenge I've certainly ever been a part of, and that's Unleash Your Inner Magician. We have been live inside of this cohort for 2.5 weeks now, and it has been nothing short of amazing and magical. And now we are in the stage in this cohort where things are starting to deconstruct and it's getting messy. And that is all part of the plan and the process. But nobody likes to talk about this because it's so uncomfortable. This is the part, like, when you see someone who's really, really made it and who has totally achieved their version of success, it looks so beautiful, and it really is beautiful, okay? But what you don't see is all the shit that went down up until that point. So, I hear this all the time. I hear, oh my gosh, Allison, like, you are giving me so much hope. And I really believe that I can do this. Like, if you've done it, I can do it. And I'm here to tell you, friend, that is the absolute God's honest truth. If I can achieve the level of success that I have, where literally I am financially free in such a short amount of time. I just posted this online a few weeks ago. Maybe it was a few days ago. I'm losing track of 3D linear time here. I posted a picture online of myself, just a selfie, and it said, this is the face of a woman who is financially free after a messy divorce, decades of chronic illness, losing her entire community, financial ruin. I mean, multiple near-death experiences. I have tasted all of the underbelly of life, and I have actually lived it. I have come from mountains and mountains of trauma in my past, and I truly believe that my soul incarnated here knowing and agreeing to walk through those shadows because it has brought me to the level of depth and wisdom that I carry in my body now. This is what I bring to all of my coaching containers, whether I have a group container going like I do now, or the one-on-one clients that I dearly, dearly love and have the privilege of coaching on a daily basis. The wisdom that I'm able to bring is because I have traversed all of life, my friend. I have traveled this world many times over. I have lived multiple lifetimes in one. I truly embody lineages and lifetimes of wisdom. I do remember past lives. I do remember many, many, many past lives. In fact, I remember my soul incarnating here, and I know exactly when it was. That's getting a little bit more into the woo, and if this is something you want to hear more of, please DM me and let me know, because I don't shy away from that. But what I really want to transmit to you today is that building an empire does take work. Now, You guys know that I coach my clients through human design. I am here to help healers grow their businesses and their wealth through human design so they can make a larger impact on the world. That is my soul's mission. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you build the new paradigm of medicine and business together. So if you have a healing gift, whether that is, whether you have been through medical school, whether you are a nurse, a trained nurse, whether you are a Reiki healer, a Qigong healer, whether you are an acupuncturist, a naturopathic doctor, chiropractor, or you are a stay-at-home mom and you know that you have specific and special gifts and abilities that you want to bring to the world. I'm here to help you build your version of your empire because it is my deepest belief that the healers and the spiritual people of the world should be the ones in quote unquote power. Now, we're not power hungry here. We are not really motivated by money. I've not had a client yet come to me who is motivated by money. What motivates my people is the drive and the desire to help other people. And money is the most sustainable and useful tool that we have that helps us achieve that goal. So we are here to build empires, not so that we can be power hungry and in charge or any of that. Like, no, thank you. I'm not, I know that some people are about that and I'm not going to yuck your yum, but that's not my deal here. That's not the vibe here. The vibe here is co-creation. The vibe here is support. Okay. So I do coach my clients through human design, which means we tailor it specific to each individual, to you, because I want you to build a business and a life that is in alignment with who you are so that you never get burnt out, so that you wake up feeling like $1 million every day and you cannot wait to get to your people and serve them. Guys, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what's in Voxer. Like, I have to restrain myself on the weekends not to work and to coach my clients because I see that they're talking to me in Voxer and I'm like, oh my God, I want to know what they have to say. What is going on? What are they achieving? What are they dreaming? What are they struggling with? Like, I'm literally living my dream right now. Work never feels like work. I love writing. When I get to write content, when I'm not busy coaching my dream clients and I'm writing content, I'm like, ooh, what's going to come through today? Like, so I'm living my version of my dream and I never get burnt out with it because I've built my business around me. That's what I help healers do because we need you guys to have a renewal of energy so that you're not burning out. Because what happens when a healer burns out? Oh my God, no, right? It's not just you that's impacted. It's your community. It's your patients. It's your clients. So I do lead the leaders and I really, really want you to be supported to the highest level. So even though a lot of my marketing, it talks about effortless this and effortless that. And yes, I've just demonstrated how it is effortless because it feels like a dream and it's just an absolute joy. To get here it's a process. And depending on where you are in the process, and this is something that can be circled and cycled back around to, even if you've done it before, you must go through phase 1 of the building of the empire. And phase 1, my friend, includes demolition. It includes, in human design verbiage, it includes deconditioning. I wanted to say deconstruction. It includes deconditioning. I like deconstruction personally. Because when I went through my massive deconstruction phase in 2020 and 2021, when my soul reactivated. So there's a soul activation or a reactivation. And then there's all these downloads of like, oh my God, like I'm remembering why I'm here and what I want to do and what I'm supposed to do. And maybe you've known this for a while. But then there's a lot of conditioning that has come in over the years, right? Where we think that we have to do things a certain way, and we think we have to market a certain way, or we have to exist in our partnership in a certain way, or we have to parent in a certain way, because there's layers and layers and layers of teaching that have been infused with frequencies that are kind of low. And these kind of get into our bodies, and it conditions us to behave in ways. So when that soul activation or that soul reactivation is happening, our eyes are being opened more and our consciousness is being expanded more. And that's exciting and that's amazing. And that's usually when people are like, oh my God, I'm ready. And maybe you hire a coach, or maybe you do, you start taking action. It feels really good. You're like, oh my God, yeah, I'm manifesting. I'm this is awesome. I'm feeling great. And then whether it's a week later or a month later or 2 months later or 6 months later, you're like, oh shit. You see something in your life that does not resonate with the highest version of you anymore. It resonated with the past version of you, but it's keeping the current version and the higher version of you stuck, limited, frustrated, bitter, angry, disappointed. It's not serving you anymore. But it could even be a big one. It could be some belief systems. It could be limiting beliefs. It could be a relationship, doesn't have to be. It could be a job situation, a work situation. It could be anything. It could be a relationship with a child. But you know that it doesn't resonate anymore, and your soul knows that it's got to go. Whether it's a belief system, a thought pattern, something that you have identified with and made part of you, and now it's got to go. And this is where demolition comes in. This is where deconditioning comes in, deconstruction, the shedding of the old skin. And my friend, it's never pretty. Okay, it's never easy. This part, let's call it part 2 of phase 1 of building your empire. It's gonna feel hard. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I never will. I'm never going to sugarcoat things so that we're singing Kumbaya and making you feel better when there's still stuff churning under the surface. No, I will lovingly hold your hand while you take a look at the stuff that's been in there that hasn't been looked at and hasn't been addressed. And most of the time, guys, this didn't come from you. It came from someone else in your life, maybe in your childhood, maybe wherever it was, and it was imparted to you and then made a part of you. And this is where it can be trauma. It often is trauma. It's not always trauma. I am trauma informed, so I am able to help my clients if that is the case. But sometimes it's just these limiting beliefs that have really, really messed us up. And the deconstruction process feels really hard. Just in the last 5 days, pretty much all of my clients across the board, and people just out in the world, I've been hearing stories of like, oh my God, I'm just going through it. Like, I'm just dealing with this, and it's so, so dense. And I'm here to tell you, it won't last forever, love. It won't last forever, okay? You can walk through this. This is where you have the opportunity, and I say this with love, the responsibility to resource yourself to get through the demolition phase. Okay? What resources? I want you to ask yourself right now, as you're listening to this episode, What resources do you have that will support you through this? Okay, step one, before you even start making this mental list, step one, self-love. Self-love. This term is being thrown around all over on the internet, but it really means something. How can you deeply and genuinely love your spirit and your soul through this phase? Go there. Go there. Do that. Wrap your arms around yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror as you're going through your demolition phase. Look yourself in the eye and say, I love you. I've got our back. Right? Do your ritual, do your yoga, your meditation practice, whatever, but I really want you to do that in the mirror. I want everyone listening to this, the next time you have a moment that feels really sticky and dense and tricky and hard, go look yourself in the eye in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself, because you're the only one that knows what you've been through. You're the only one that can show up for yourself at that level. And once you've done that, then from that place, ask yourself, what resources do I have that I can support myself with? I am so proud of one of my one-on-one clients who has been experiencing some tough stuff lately because they are going through a massive life transition on every single level. There's like 4 transitions that this person is going through. And yesterday we were coaching a lot in Voxer, and they were like, I reached out to my parents. I reached out to this person at my kid's school. I reached out to this person. I reached out to my colleague. I reached out to my best friend. And they were asking for bits of support from each of these people in their lives. And they were being met by the universe with yeses everywhere. Everywhere people were showing up to support this person. This is what the universe does. When you can move from a place of self-love, the universe will always show up and support you, no matter how hard it gets. And then what I really want to leave you guys with, I can't believe our time is almost up, but what I want to leave you with today is the knowledge that it won't last forever. Like, this won't last forever, love. It really won't. And what lies on the other side, after you've demolished all of the old stuff and gone in there and dug down and found some of those old things in the ashes that needed to be unearthed and buried properly and put to rest, after that has been completed, the peace, the satisfaction, the joy and delight, the success that is found on the other side of this is profound, and it's heaven on earth. That's where you get to wake up every morning, and it's like guys, I sing to myself in the mornings. I sing to my boys and my family. I sing to the birds. Like, I'm literally, I mean, this may sound kooky to some people, but God, I'm freaking happy, really, really happy every day. This is possible. This is possible for you as well. Your empire awaits. I am here to support you, whether on any phase of construction or deconstruction that you are going through. I still have a few spots left in my one-on-one container. Book a free insight call with me. If you are ready to really step into the wisest, most successful version of you that is helping and serving other people on a daily basis and feels completely fulfilled and supported doing so, financially, energetically, emotionally, mentally stimulated and happy. Like, this is what waits for you. Okay. I do insight calls all the time. These are free. They are zero pressure, because my goal with my insight calls is to coach the hell out of you and to have so much fun together doing it. So you will walk away from this call, regardless of what next step you take or don't take, with some of the best coaching you have ever experienced. And I can guarantee that. I want to talk to you guys for the rest of the day, but I'm going to end it here. I do have to go take a son to high school, and I will see you guys next week, which is the week before I leave for Egypt. I'm going to have so much to share with you. I'm just so honored that you have been here with me. Thank you for your time and your energy. I look forward to speaking with you. Reach out to me on Instagram at Alchemy. Oh my God, if I could speak, at Alchemy with Allison. I'm also on Facebook, Allison Carney Baker, Alchemia. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you want to hear more of. Let me know how your construction phase is going. So much love to you, and I will see you next week.